everyone, this is Kelly, Jason, and Max here in Charlotte, North Carolina for the Rivals Camp Series. It's a beautiful day out here and we just got done playing some football. We had two Hokie commits, Rayshard Ashby and Caleb Farley. What did you think of today?
I'll start with Caleb, or actually I'll start with Rayshard. You can go with Caleb. So Rayshard, I thought looked great. I mean, you know, he's a linebacker, and these kind of events aren't always great for showcasing what linebackers can do. You know, I think he's a guy that's going to be more of an inside guy. You know, can move, and so he's going to have to play in space a little bit. So I thought he did pretty well. Got a lot of reps in. Did very well against some of the shorter routes. He wasn't, you know, running these deep routes. You know, defending these deep routes. So I thought he did pretty good. You know, we're represented well for Virginia Tech, I thought, today, and very well validated his 3-star ranking, I think. I mean, I think Virginia Tech's really got a good one there. Definitely a good one to work with.
And what did you think?
Caleb, he's one that was listed at quarterback, but really he's more of an athlete, and that's where Tech is going to take him and use him. Most likely at wide receiver, maybe some corner. And he did take some throws today, and for the most part they looked pretty good. But a wide receiver, he had a couple almost catches, and he was really getting ahead of the corner there. He actually had a little tear on the back of his jersey from where he was ahead, and the corner actually had to reach back and grab him. So that's a good sign there. But he only took one rep at corner, and afterwards talking to him, it's because he actually hurt his leg in track, I think it was last week. And he needs about 3 weeks to recover from that, and he was told to limit himself today in his participation. So that explains why he wasn't taking as many reps at receiver and corner today.
I agree. When I was watching Caleb, I thought he looked just generally like he looked good. He's so fast, and his footwork is good. I just think he needs to work on with wide receiver, like catching the ball a little bit more. But those are the two Hokie commits that were here today. We had about how many offers from Virginia Tech?
Over 50 guys total we were here watching. So
yes, lots of guys here. Who were the standouts to you today?
I thought the DBs, as far as Virginia Tech guys were concerned, Devin Hunter, Derek Pitts, those guys were very impressive. Madison Cone, I thought, had a few pretty good reps there. Rocking the Virginia Tech gloves was always a big thing. DBs I thought looked really good. Again, Derek Pitts, I think he had, 2 or 3 interceptions at least. Yeah. So he was definitely all over the field, going up against, I mean, we're talking about different routes. These weren't all like the same routes. He was covering intermediate routes, deep routes, doing a little bit of everything. So I think he's even improved from the last time I got a chance to see him last year. So it was really good to see him develop and kind of continue to improve as a DB. And then the D-line, you know, Eric Crosby's become the guy that every Virginia Tech fan wants to know about. So came here wearing a Virginia Tech shirt, as we tweeted out earlier. Took reps at wide receiver even, which was kind of strange. So he made a catch. I think, what did he take, about 3 reps? Did pretty good one-on-ones. I didn't think he did anything, you know, spectacular, but you see the potential there, and you see why this guy is so highly coveted. Tennessee or Virginia Tech, we'll know on Friday.
And what did you think for standouts?
Derek Pitts, I mean, he was just a monster playing corner. He had some incredible picks, and as Jason said, these are all different routes. And these are against guys that he hasn't seen anything on. There was no film watching prior to this, and he was picking them off. And that was just outstanding to watch. And Madison Cone is the other that actually stood out. He had a really good day today, and he was repping the VT gloves. That's always a good thing to keep an eye out for.
I believe Derek was the one that won the MVP, right?
Yes, DB MVP.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so he won that. But as for everything else, any other thoughts?
I mean, you know, I think it's kind of waiting to see what happens with some of these guys like Germany Brown. You know, been committed to Arizona State forever. Was at Virginia Tech a few weeks ago for a visit. Be interesting to see. We'll have a list. There's a lot of these guys we found out today, and that's one reason why I was glad the timing of this. We've got a lot of guys coming. Who's going to be visiting next weekend for the spring game? A lot of guys potentially in the works now for Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them will be there. They all said that. What about you? Any last thoughts?
I mean, it was good seeing over 50 guys here in action. It's a good way to see how they actually look. There's one thing to just see, film, but seeing them in person provides a whole different perspective to it. And some of these guys did play pretty well, and it was interesting to see how Caleb Farley was practicing here today, because he's most likely not going to be playing at quarterback when he gets to Tech. So it's good to see him taking snaps at receiver and even that one at corner.
Right, and I also talked to a lot about them, and some of them mentioned like Coach Beamer and how they knew him, and like now switching over to Fuente, and they all said great things about them, and that they're really excited about the new offense. And the defensive backs just said how they just love that Virginia Tech is really good on defense. So they're all looking forward to that. All of them will be there for spring game, a lot of them, so we'll have tons of coverage for you. But for Jason, Max, and Kelly, thanks for watching.